My involvement with Kevin Hammersmith Park really started with Roger Jefferson, a phone call that we had received from Mindy McKnight, which is a special education teacher at Mount Tabor Elementary. Mindy had explained to us the need for accessible playgrounds and the lack in the area. From that conversation started this odyssey that has come to be the accessible playground at Kevin Hammersmith Park.
Kevin Hammersmith came about in 2013. We bought the land from the Northside Christian Church, and finally with the sale of the hospital, the county had some funds to put towards that, so that began the design and the thinking what we wanted to do out there. And then in partnership with New Albany Little League, we sold them 10 acres to build their complex in there to make it a public-private partnership, and it's developed from there.
It's a traditional park, and it's a traditional playground, but it has that accessibility so that individuals that are in wheelchairs can have the accessibility to be on a zip line. And then right next to them is their brother or sister on another zip line. Not only accessibility, but there's also that inclusiveness that I think is very important just in everyday life, and then also just a child's life to be able to play with their brother or sister.
It's one of our few parks that is obviously being new, that's all accessible. Our shelter house is a one-of-a-kind shelter house. It's really nice, all accessible. Our restrooms are all accessible, and they're heated and air conditioned, which makes it the only ones in our park system that way. So, but everything's accessible, and the playgrounds be 100% accessible with the poured-in-place rubber surface and all the features. It's designed for those children and adults to use.
It's a urban, suburban park, but it has a very rustic feel.
One-of-a-kind basketball court that's covered. It's like being in a gym without walls. And an 86-year-old gentleman, Elliott Phillips, paid in excess of $250,000 to make that happen. He just wanted kids to be able to play in all kinds of weather, rain, snow. They can still play basketball, and it's lit so they can play at night as well.
I think that this park's going to have just a tremendous impact on not only the community in Floyd County, but southern Indiana.